individual loser team perform Backstreet Boys. Loser team performance before dinner today. Yeah! Oh! Yes! 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 Yes, Connor! Tell me, go! Yeah! I was still heading. Go away. Wait, it's live check. Live check is going on. How much is it? Live check.
They cheated.
This is Peter check, but this is a check.
They cheated. This is a disgrace. I promise you, I won't let you guys take
it. Spice Girls tonight, please. We're gonna fucking scare some lads.
Thomas Tuchel is the new boss of the England national team. Congratulations to the boss. Congratulations to this serial winner. You can say whatever you want, but this guy knows how to win trophies. And I'm sure it's coming home. Thomas Tuchel is bringing a trophy for England in 2 years. And the World Cup, watch out. Watch out. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Just one click to help your brother out, and it will be much appreciated. This video, we have so many topics to discuss. Thomas Tuchel, Cole Palmer, Carney, Chukwuemeka, Romeo, Lavia, and even Mauricio Pochettino if we have time for. The reaction from English media been not good. Some of the old school English supporters don't want to see a German being the head coach of their national team. Look at this guy here, Darryl. He said, the mustache guy. I'm not going to say his name because YouTube are going to block my video by just mentioning the name of the guy from World War II, the German guy, the mustache guy. So he said that that guy is watching from heaven and celebrating the fact that Thomas Tuchel is England manager. So it's like Germany won over England. I know it's a meme, but it's just reflect also how the old generation still think about the conflict between Germany and England. I think it's time to put all that aside. World War II and politics aside, and accept the fact that Thomas Tuchel got more chance because of his character to win trophies than some soft managers that we saw in England. They got to finals. They didn't win it. If you don't win it, you are a loser, right? 2 finals, I think, a semi-final of the World Cup, blah, 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 blah. Nobody is going to remember that in 5 years from now. It's all vibes. It's coming home, but it's not coming. So you see even the Prince of Wales is excited about Thomas Tuchel and wishing him good luck. And please leave Thomas Tuchel alone because it's too much politics, it's too many questions, it's too many insults already before even the guy starts training your team. So this is a joke that I made on social media. Let me play it a little bit here if you can hear it.
No, listen, you have to stop. I'm not a politician. You have to stop, honestly. I can only repeat it. And I do the best I can, but you have to stop asking me these questions. I have no answers for you. No, listen.
I think he's not a politician. People need to leave him alone and let him do his job. And this is the message that he sent to the fans, right?
Hi guys, Thomas here. quite a bit nervous. It's my first message. As the English head coach, I'm at Wembley, where else? And there's also a reason to be a bit nervous. I think that's a good thing. I can promise you I'm very excited, I'm very honored, and I will do everything that we have qualify for World Cup first of all, and then we have a successful World Cup and try to get a second star on our shirt.
Yeah, so he's promising people that he's gonna work hard for the Nations League and also the World Cup. So give the guy a break. All kind of reactions. Gary Neville, big mouth. We all know how he hates Chelsea. And now Thomas Tuchel is somehow associated with Chelsea, former Chelsea. Now the guy is teaching people on television how to play football when he was a big failure when he went to manage a team in Spain. 7-0 against Barcelona. Remember that? He got a big mouth. Talk. But I also understand the local boys, right? I don't want to just get on English media and old generation, blah, 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 because you don't go to somebody's country and impose them how to think and what to do. And look at even Daily Mail and some other outlet there. They were even talking about Thomas Tuchel relationship, his ex-wife and his younger girlfriend, blah, blah, in personal life, just so they can make headlines and try to spread hate toward Thomas Tuchel. This is not acceptable, my friend. Look at the headlines this morning. They are slamming Thomas Tuchel already for the appointment. It's not his fault. Your own federation went to get him. They are calling it a dark day for England. Dark day for English football. They are calling themselves a laughing stock just for hiring a German. And they insist on German. I don't think Capello or Eriksson, when they managed England, it was this kind of backlash. But Germany is a different kind of situation because a lot of politics on that. And like I said, I don't want to impose people how to think about their own countries. I'm not English, by the way, but I kind of support local boys. That's why people hate me sometimes when I support a kid from the academy or an English player. Not every foreigner is supposed to only support foreigners. I don't have discrimination in my vocabulary. I don't see the color. I don't see the country you're coming from. Every human being is equal, and that's been like my fight in the Chelsea community. Try to bring people together and tell them, hey, we are the same people. Stop xenophobia, stop discrimination, stop tribalism, because we are all the same. We see how academy products are hated just because they are English and they are from the academy, right? So I'm not saying this because I am a foreigner or I am English, but this is my nature. I don't know how to hate another human being. So, but I'm not gonna go there and slam and blame all the local journalists, the local people and all generation. I think it's more acceptable now for new generation to understand that the Premier League is international, okay? There are more people watching the Premier League outside England than the local boys. The owners, the majority of the owners are foreigners. The majority of the players are foreigners. So England becomes like an international country in a certain way. And people try to bring them against us kind of fight all the time. If you are a local boy or you are a local manager, we have to hate you because we are foreigners and we claim the Premier League and we claim England. But for me, I respect the culture of that country. I respect their thinking as long as it doesn't discriminate other people. I am okay. I am open to the local culture. And I've seen people even go to Saudi and try to impose them the way they should live, the way they should eat, the way they should dress, or the way they should talk. No, that is their culture. And when you go to somebody's country, you have to respect their local laws, regulations, and rules. But I can see both sides. This is a new generation. It's not the World War II anymore. And we have to kind of come together and, for the good of the sport, give the job to somebody who deserves it, instead of we're gonna give to this guy because he is a local boy. Does that make sense? Anyways, no, probably. Okay, that is more than enough for Thomas Tuchel. Let's talk very quickly about another ex-Chelsea manager, Mauricio Pochettino. Mr. Capacity. We have the capacity. We're going to win everything. We don't have time in football. We have to win now and today. Injuries are not excuses. Young team is not excuses. And then the brother changed his language in the middle of the season because he saw that talk is cheap, but doing it on the pitch is different. So he's the new manager for the USA, the country that I am right now. And I watched every training session and I watched every single game religiously to see what is going to happen. The first game, we beat Panama 2-0. Everybody were excited. Yeah, Poch is here. And guess what? 5 injuries in the camp. 5 injuries. And then you start connecting some dots. Because at Chelsea, he was accused of getting players injured because of his high pressure and tactics, and also like training regime, the Gerson test that, you know, got everybody pretty much injured. I was defending Mauricio Pochettino all this time, even when he was sacked, and the Clear Lake brought 18 pages of report to show why Pochettino should have been sacked. And in the report, they talked about training regime and injuries. I backed Pochettino. I said they are just looking for something to say against him. But now that I see it in the national team, the way he's training, the way players are getting injured, it kind of makes a little bit sense. So the second game, we lost against Mexico last night, 2-0. And we haven't lost against Mexico for like 5 years. Who are we going to blame now? And that's why I told every single person that was so excited about Pochettino is the next guy, because he said, we have to believe we're going to win, we're going to win. I said, I heard this at Chelsea every single day. The brother struggle with English. You don't even know what he's talking about. He just throw a bunch of English words in whatever tense, and then you can make your own idea what he's trying to say. A simple question, he's gonna take 10 minutes to answer to a simple question, because first of all, he didn't understand the question. Second of all, he's throwing some word out there to try to make sense. Wrong answer, but he can't even find a word, an English word, to say it properly. So I was sick and tired already of this kind of press conferences, but I supported him until the end. I wanted to keep him at Chelsea at least for one more season. But what is happening in the national team now, it's a red flag. So Pochettino, only time will tell, but I'm not gonna buy into the believe that all Americans are repeating right now. We have to believe, we have to believe.
When you are here in Chelsea, I think it's not about to ask for time. You need to deliver it from the day one. It's not to give too many time to the player to think, to wasting time. It's about to deliver it from now. Football is about today or yesterday. We cannot talk too much long term. We cannot.
Okay, so you have the idea. He didn't want Chelsea to give him time, but in the end, he was like, "Oh, managers need time. We have a young team. We have injuries." But brother, you are the guy who was singing 24/7 that we don't need excuses. We have more than good enough team to win everything, right? Talk is very cheap, my friend. Well, let's continue very quickly before this video got too long. So this is just to confirm what I just said about 5 injuries from the camp. Unheard of, never happened. This is the national team. You don't coach them, you manage them. And if you warm them up already in training by running 10 miles, 20 miles every single day, they're gonna get tired already in the normal game because you only have 2 weeks with the team. You just need to win. You don't have to do crazy stupid exercise to get players injured. This brother need to adjust his way of managing the national team. Carney, Chukwuemeka and Romeo Lavia been linked with Barcelona. According to Sport in Spain, listen, I'm ready to let Chukwuemeka go because I want to see him play. I'm sick and tired of seeing my brother on the bench without even getting a minute. So I will let him go. I don't think he's going to Barcelona. Barcelona got more than enough in his position. But I also heard about AC Milan and some other teams in Italy. But right now, for me, any team in the Premier League, in the French League, everywhere where he can play week in and week out to develop, I'm okay for that. And for Lavia, this is absolutely a fake news because Lavia is the future of Chelsea Football Club. And in the Chelsea midfield right now, if I have to choose 2 players, it's gonna be Lavia, if he's fit, of course. Lavia and Caicedo for my pivot, period. Marina Granovkaia, she knows ball. She knows how to win. She won trophies at Chelsea with Thomas Tuchel and other managers, and he's wishing Thomas Tuchel good luck. And she said that it's going to be a very exciting World Cup 2026. So we have to support Thomas Tuchel. If Marina Granovkaia says something, you have to do it. We already talked a lot about Thomas Tuchel already. Look at his CV. Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, FIFA World Cup, FA Cup, second. This is the achievement with Chelsea. He got to like 6 finals with Chelsea. We didn't win all of them, but we won 3 big trophies. This brother deserves the job, man. So one of the Chelsea sporting directors, Paul Winstanley, been talking to Tele Football, and then he said that Cole Palmer can win the Ballon d'Or one day. No doubt about it. He got a bit maverick personality on the pitch. You can see that. You can see it in training. You can see it in games. I have no doubt that Cole Palmer, if we build a team around him, we reinforce our defense, our midfield, we find another different profile as a number 9 to compete with or play with Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea are going to win European competitions. Chelsea are going to win the Premier League and other domestic cups. So why not? Why not Cole Palmer win the Ballon d'Or? It doesn't have to be only Bayern, let's say Barcelona and Real Madrid. There is a big lobby. There is a lot of brown envelopes to always favor Barcelona and Real Madrid. But one day, it's going to end. And there are certain players that are so good to the level you can't even corrupt anybody. You have just to be honest just for one time. So Cole Palmer doesn't have to move to Real Madrid or Barcelona in order to win the Ballon d'Or. In a couple of years from now, mark my words, this guy is going to be in the conversation of the Ballon d'Or. Okay, so this weekend we have a lot of games. The Premier League is back. I'm preparing my match preview, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be very exciting. God bless. Continue to smash that like button, and I will see you next time.